out to prophesy the downfall of America, which is known as Babylon the Great in the Bible. First and foremost, we want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakwadash. We want to give a double honor to our elders. The Apostle of Great Millstone taught us the truth through the Holy Spirit. We're going to give a mighty shalom to the elect at the four corners of the earth who's pushing this truth, man. All right? So, we're going through it, the Lord is showing the horns of Esau these days, right? So we need to understand it's really time to, for our people to wake up and smell the coffee and pay attention, man. Right. The Lord is putting it right in front of your face, man. Right. But you gotta grab it, man. Right. All right.
And the thing is, too, we can't let stuff stop us and stop our focus, man. We can't let things in this world, man. Because there's too many distractions in this world, man. There's so many enticing things that this world has to offer for us, man. But we can't bite off of it, man. Right? We got to come out here and we got to start waking up our people, man. We got to come out here and we got to prophesy this word. We got to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, right?
Right.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 8. I'm gonna start at verse number 35. It says, "Who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword?" Right? None of these things should be able to stop you from the love, right, that Yahushua, ultimately gave to us, man. Right? That we should be giving to our brothers and sisters out here, right?
Right.
It says, "As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter." Right? It says, "Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us."
That's right.
"For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of the Most High, which is in Hamashiach Yahushua, our Lord." Man.
That's right, man.
So at the end of the day, man, none of these things should be able to, you know what I'm saying? Not your woman, right? Not goddamn drugs, alcohol, sports, video games. Hey, none of that stuff should stop you, man, for the love of the Most High and coming out here and doing the work, man.
That's right.
Because it said, if you love me, man, keep my commandments, right?
Yeah.
Do the work, man.
That's right. That's right, man.
Preach it real quick.
Me too. Yeah, what you got? Go ahead, bring it up.
To the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15, verse 58. "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast,
That's right.
unmovable,
That's right.
always abounding in the work
Of the
of
Lord.
Yahweh,
That's
Ba'Hashem
right.
Yahushai, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in Yahweh."
Come on.
Right.
The vain is not vain, man.
Right.
You gotta keep doing the work, man.
That's right.
Make it rough, make it down, spirit. Hey, you gotta keep going, man.
That's right.
You gotta keep preaching the word, keep doing the ministry of the prophets.
That's
That's
right.
the role of the prophet.
man.
Don't stop, man.
Yep.
Get the
Never
spirit
stop.
on you.
That's
right.
It's like running a race,
Right.
and you almost at the finish line, and you fall down, man. What
Right,
you gonna
right.
do?
You gotta stumble.
If
You
it's
gotta
a
get your ass
marathon,
back
what
up.
you gonna do,
You done
man?
scuffed your knee up. What
You
you gonna
gotta-
do?
you
You
gotta
gonna
patch
lay
that-
there?
You gotta
You gotta
patch
get
it
up
up.
and
just-
You gotta
you gonna-
patch him down and get your ass back
You
up.
gotta
You
keep
gonna
going,
lay there
man. You gonna lay there and suffer?
and suck and suffer your little wounds? Are you gonna wipe that shit off, get up and keep
Right.
going, man?
Ah.
And that's what we gotta keep doing, man.
That's right.
And the thing is, we know, according, we always bring that out, Revelation 12 and verse 12, that we know that, hey, the devil has a short time, so he's gonna do as much as he can to try to distract you in the last days, man.
Yep, that's facts.
Through everything,
That's
man.
how you know we're getting in them last days.
Right.
This is why it's a lot of distraction. It's
Right.
more than distractions than I ever seen in my damn life.
Right.
And I always been somebody who paid attention. And I
Right.
can see that you can just see the spirit. It's just
Right.
so much shit going on. Like
Right.
Jake Mind, it's so much going on. It's like it's kind of impossible for them to,
Right.
see what's going on. But we know all things is possible through the Mashiach.
Like we was talking about in
Right,
the car.
right,
It was like
right.
ultimately our soul is just lingering out, man, because our soul don't want to be here, man.
Right, it just hurt.
Right? We want to be in our kingdom, man. We want to be serving Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man.
Yep,
we
and
don't
that's-
want to be here doing this.
Yep, and then
foolishness,
and that's why we do this. We do this for the elect's sake, man.
Right.
This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, "Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain salvation, which is in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, with eternal glory." It says, it is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him, man.
Sure.
And when we come out here and we prophesying and we giving out the word of the Lord, you know, we look dead to the people.
Right.
But at the end of the day, they can look down on us all they want, because guess what? We're gonna reign with Yahushua in the end.
Right. Why
Right?
we look dead to him?
Why we look dead?
Because we out here preaching the word and going out to some house party, going out doing some other folliness, man.
Right.
We out here doing our job, man.
Yeah,
We out here doing the job that the Lord has ordained us to do.
Right, but we look dead, but we actually in the living.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we're separate. We're separated from them, so we look like fools.
Right.
But that's what the scriptures say.
Right.
We're fools for Yahushua.
Because we can actually see what's going on, and we see that all like Solomon said, man. At the end of the day, all this stuff is folly, man.
Yeah.
It's folly and madness, man. Don't have nothing to do, man. Right.
In verse 12, hold on. Verse 12, it says, if we suffer, we shall also reign with him.
Right.
If we deny him, we also will deny us. You see that? So
Right.
we gotta suffer with Yahushua, man.
Right.
Yahushua went through a lot, man. Right? So just like how he suffered, we gotta suffer. No matter what you're going through, man, get your ass up and do the work, man.
Right.
It is what it is.
Right.
Point blank period, man.
Right.
You know?
Like he said that if we deny him, he gonna deny us.
Yeah.
Man. That's that one scripture, man, that always gets us, man. You know, where it says, you know, what does it say? Damn, I can't even paraphrase it. Where I never knew you.
Oh yeah,
Right?
Depart
When
from
he
me.
said I never knew you.
Depart
Yeah.
from
Hey
me.
man, we don't nobody want to hear that, man.
Nobody wants. That's
Nobody
the worst.
wants to hear that, man.
Oh man.
And that's
You know what
just
I'm saying?
and that's and really we taking a free throw, man. Because we don't know if we're gonna make it. But
Right.
we want to use our hope. We want to
Right.
use our faith. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? We
Right.
walking by
That's
faith,
the spirit,
not
right.
sight, man.
But what do you do with a free
You know?
throw, right? You gotta practice.
Gotta
that
focus,
thing.
yeah.
You gotta
Yeah,
practice.
practice.
You gotta
lay
get your
up,
Keep
form.
doing it. Right. You
gotta get a
get your
form,
form right.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You just don't get out there and just
When it's game
shoot
time,
that shit. Right.
yeah.
You gotta go
Gotta
out there and
practice,
practice,
man.
man.
That's a fact.
That's what we out here
That's
doing. We out
right,
here
man.
rehearsing the righteous acts, man.
That's right, man.
According to Judges 5:11.
Bring
That's
it
a
up.
good example,
Real
man.
quick. The book of 1
Practice,
Corinthians
man.
chapter 7,
Right.
verse 35. And this I spake for your own profit, not that I may cast a snare upon you, but for that which is coming, and that you may attend upon how by shooting outside without distraction. You can't be distracted. You can't get the sidetracked things that don't matter, man. Because that's all it said. Vanity said, vanity is all vanity.
Yeah,
Right. Only these things don't matter, man. Like yesterday, no, I was just chilling in my room. I was so grieved because of nothing. Like, I recognized nothing doing that. Like everything is grievous, boring. I know at the end of the day, profit is unprofitable. Fame. All the good we get burned up, destroyed in the foods. Foods are there not pleasurable anymore, man.
Yeah, right.
All the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, 'cause it's all defiled, and the whole earth is just it's not where it need to be, man. So it's just like, what are we here for? Like, it's only one purpose, man.
Right.
They tell you in the book of I believe it's Second Esdras, the 8th chapter, it say there's no place but to prophesy.
Right.
Hey,
There's
look.
nothing else to do here.
What did Peter
ain't
say?
nothing
Where else we gonna go? Lord?
Right.
You got the truth.
Right.
Even if you look into the world, everybody talking about this.
Right.
Yeah.
You go to the
Oh, yeah.
celebrity.
Nah,
I mean,
that's
everybody talking about the same thing. It's-
Right.
That's
you
a
know,
fact, huh?
Ain't nothing else going.
Right.
The Most High is closing up the breaches thereof.
That's
Right.
right, huh?
You know.
Another thing as well, I was thinking about it because, as Scripture says, 1/3 of Israel in America can be saved. Now I was thinking, like, how 1/3 America, how 1/3 all Israel, they gotta get saved in America? Like, how's that gonna happen? Next thing you know, Kyrie not talking about the Israelites, Kanye West talking about the Israelites,
Yeah.
everyone talking about the Israelites now.
Yeah.
It's just widespread. So now, now it should be clear that, hey, people gotta come in.
Right.
1/3 of Israel could be saved.
Because
A lot
when a
of
rich
people-
man speaks, right? Everybody listen. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's a
Even
fact.
Kanye said that in his last video. He said this truth is going to come out. Ain't nothing you could do about it. This truth is going to come
Yeah,
out.
Right.
Yeah, the Lord going.
know?
That's the Lord, man. The Lord already said he's gonna, he's gonna get this word throughout the four corners of the earth. We've been doing it on the four corners of the earth, but
Right.
now he magnified using a unicorn.
Right.
He put somebody with the big face there. And
The
he used
Hebrews,
them
the
for a
Negroes.
minute.
Right.
Documentary.
Right.
Like you said, that's
Oh,
a
yeah,
jungle,
yeah.
a
Right, yeah.
starter kit.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
that's
crazy.
It's definitely a starter kit, right?
That's a fact.
You know, like it's, like I say, I woke up to it You know, I saw that video, and it what it did was it sparked me to go, be like, hold on, I'm the people in the Bible. I got to go research this, right? And that's what it should do for you, right?
Yeah.
It's not something that you should just be sitting there. Oh, I'm gonna get. No, you're not gonna get all that. All you gonna get is it's that tool that's utilized to wake you up in these last days.
Yeah, I heard
man.
Elder Taz go into it. He was saying that he watched the whole joint. He said it's a good documentary. He says he go off sometimes.
Right.
But he said he was stuck to it. He was
Stuck.
Right.
He said he couldn't stop watching.
It's a 3-hour something movie,
Yeah.
bro. But like I say, it was one of the best investments I ever did in my life, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think about all the shit in my life.
That
was
helped. That
was it. That was that catapult right there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because we was always, if you understand, brothers in this, we was always searching for the truth. We was always trying to search about what's going on, what's really
You know
going
what?
on.
Right.
A
You know
few
what I'm saying?
years back, I don't know if y'all seen this documentary. It's called Hidden Colors.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
joint's
They
crazy.
was getting closer then, but they wasn't quite there.
Yeah, quite
but
there.
when Hebrew the Negroes hit,
Right.
2019,
Well, that was
Yeah,
it, bro.
about 8 years after
That
that,
was crazy,
it was,
huh?
it was
know?
lit.
It was just,
Right.
it was something you running to and fro. You like, man, you trying to run around, tell everybody this thing, man. But then as you get in the scriptures, you understand that not everybody's gonna get it, man.
Right,
Not everybody's gonna be as happy as
Right.
you are, to find out, and finally get that understanding and give you some peace, man.
Yeah.
Finally getting peace in your life, man, through all the hell that we're going through.
Right.
And to finally be able to be like, now I know why all this stuff is happening now.
Yeah.
Now I know why I'm going through hell. Now I know why babies die. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff because now we're coming back to that true understanding.
Then you got niggas like Charleston White,
Right,
right? Proverbs 1:22.
right,
How long will you simple ones love simplicity?
right.
right,
You know?
right. That last one that I saw with him though, it's just
You see, trying to
it's
clown
just-
out.
it's done deal.
I won't be surprised the Most High make a Mack truck hit him or something.
Right.
He was talking crazy, man.
Right.
That's
Why would
crazy.
you want to be Hebrew?
Right.
You saying crazy.
God, please.
We ain't cursed. Jesus.
This book of Isaiah 34, verse 2. What's verse 1? Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. And the Lord fulfilled that. The Lord fulfilled it right now. You know? And that's how the Lord really is spreading it, by these celebrities, man. And that's how the Lord could have had all the earth to hear it, man. Everyone, everywhere, every country, every place on earth, in China, Japan, all these small little islands to the sea. And that's how the Lord's hearing, getting them to hear it, you know? Reading on, for the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He have utterly destroyed them, he delivered them to the slaughter. But yeah, that's the main point. Yeah.
Yeah, so Salakia, real quick, and like you were saying, you say you wouldn't be surprised if, a lot of these people who are talking against this stuff ain't get put to death. We
Yeah.
know that the Lord is reserving
You
some
got
of these
Shaq,
people.
you know?
Right. We know the Lord is ultimately too, he gonna reserve some of them so they can get that and feel that judgment,
And
right?
Salakia, real quick, a nigga like Shaq, what he said, the Most High exposed his ass real quick. Next thing you know, you got pictures of him floating around Instagram when he was in the restaurant with the Israelites, claiming to be
Right,
Israelite.
right.
You know,
right,
so-
right.
Yeah, he's all about that. Yeah,
Uh,
like dress and shit.
This is 1 Peter, chapter 4. Let's start at verse 16. It says, "Yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him be not ashamed, but let him glorify the Most High on this behalf." Right, and this Christian is talking, a follower of a Mashiach, man. Right, it's not talking about these modern day, what is it? Lutheran, Evangelist, Zion, Methodist churches and all that stuff. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about that, right? It says, "For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?" It says, "And if the righteous scarcely be saved,
Salakia,
where?"
real quick, the Most High gonna judge the house of Israel first.
Right,
But then when he deal with niggas like Charleston White,
right.
what should the end be for those
It's gonna
kind
be
of guys?
different. It's gonna be even,
It's gonna be bad.
Just think about a parent, right? When a parent gets mad, right, and if you whoop a child, right, but then you find out that child was even lying about that whooping you gave, man, right? That whooping's gonna be even worse than what you had before. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just gotta imagine that, man. Like the Lord is very upset, but He's gonna be even more upset for those children who are disobeying, man.
Yeah,
Right?
you gotta be the most upset the people who know the truth
Right.
and willfully display. I mean, now I'm saying that in general, but like people in this ministry, man, or quote unquote in this ministry, man, people in the so-called truth. Well, I should say so-called truth.
People know the sweet gospel, bro.
Yeah,
and then you choose to
like,
deny it.
Like people know in this truth, trying to preach all the byways and byways, trying to claim the word, so-called, but really they ain't doing it. They ain't doing what they're preaching, man, and then they preaching it off anyway. No, it's madness, man. And they're gonna get most worse judgment because hey, they're so-called doing the work of the Lord, then they turn back on the cloud. And it says, like Yahushua said, that the ones who know much. What is that? Luke 11.
Well, hold on, let me finish this real quick.
Go ahead.
This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 18, and it reads, "If the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?" Right, and that's what we ultimately talking about, man. Too, you know, where they gonna be at? You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the only way you're gonna be able to not be considered a sinner if you favored in the Lord's eyes, man.
Right. But the scoffers, all hey,
Right.
bro, y'all
this
laughing now.
Hey, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 4. It says, Yahweh Shem Yahushai hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Right.
So at the end of the day,
Right.
they you know, all them people, they here just to fulfill
Right.
that for the fill what was written in the Bible,
Right.
man. They gotta fill it, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why you don't want to let these people that's coming against what we say get your mind to stare in no type of way. Because at the end of the day, the Lord put them there to feel destruction. Now He could end up repenting, but who's to say He is?
Right.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
Lord might put on their heart.
Yeah.
But just think about that though. You've been so wicked, you doing all this, and you've been saved. You done made it through all hell, right? You done made it through Jacob's trouble. You done made it through all this stuff, only for the Lord to destroy you. He was waiting just to destroy your wicked ass.
That's right. That's a fact.
That's a cold part right
That's
there,
a
man.
fact.
Like, yeah, I'm just holding on. Yeah, that's that
long.
long suffering. You know what I
Pulled
mean?
up.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Look at Luke chapter 12.
Hebrews, they see you, they coming.
Right.
Look at Luke chapter 12. Let's start in verse
Shalom.
46. It's start verse 46. The Lord of the servant shall come in the day when he looketh not for him, in that hour when he is not aware, it will cut him asunder, and will appoint him for his portion with the unbelievers.
Right.
And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. But he knew not that did commit things where he stretched shall be beaten with few stripes. For to whosoever much is given, him shall be much required.
Right.
And to
Yeah.
whom
And
men
Salakia, that's the thing that they tell off when you watch these little superhero movies. They say the same thing. They get a lot of this stuff from the Bible, man. They get a lot of this stuff from the scriptures, man. Right? I remember hearing something close to that, and I don't know if it was Spider-Man or something like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
much power.
Much powers get great responsibility. That's Spider-Man. Yeah, that's a fact.
They utilize these scriptures, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. With that being said, that's just like, you know, like the brother was just saying, you turn it back on the plow. You don't want to do that. That's the word. It's what's the scripture say? It's better that you have not known the truth than to turn back, man. Right. So it's
taking your light and hiding under a bushel.
you taking your light and hiding it under a bushel. You know what I'm
It's too
saying?
late in the game to be doing nothing.
Yeah, man. You're supposed to be out here prophesying, man, as much as you possibly can.
Right.
Doing the work of the Lord. This is not a game.
Right.
You know, you got brothers there that come around you and think, you know, they want to see you, they want to stand on the line with you with fringes and feel good. But that's not what this thing is about, man.
Right.
The Lord is holding you accountable now.
Because it's not about views. It's not about, you know, getting hella
notarized by man.
Facebook friends.
Yep.
It's about none of that, bro. It's about preaching His word, getting it out, man, to the elect, right? So that we can get the hell up out of here, man. Eventually.
That's
You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
man, we can't. we don't teach with the mic no more.
Right.
Boring now.
Right.
Can't boring now. Man.
Right.
We don't go where all the people
Right,
at.
we'll go with the people.
Yeah,
man.
you know what I'm saying?
Niggas will
Right,
fuck
nah.
up through the week. Fall
man.
short, and now I can't come to camp no more, man.
But
Right.
they don't understand. That's what's gonna restore you when you
Right.
around the brothers.
Right.
The more you fall down and you keep going, you're gonna get stronger in this truth. man.
Right. That's what it's
Ain't
about.
nobody gonna walk in this truth perfect, man.
Nobody.
Right.
Everybody gonna get tempted It might not be your month. It might
Right.
be your brother month. For the Lord, wants to see how you gonna deal with that brother.
Think about how many
But
times brothers
when
fall,
it's your
man.
time and you in the hot seat, then you're gonna
Right.
see how strong you is.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because everybody gonna be tempted. I'm telling you.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But you got to keep enduring.
Right.
That's
You know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying?
That's
You
the
got to know
thing.
where the temptation
That's
comes.
the key.
That's
You gotta
endure.
you gotta know where the temptation coming from. See,
Right.
if you in the scriptures and you already know it, you know that's Satan. You know what I'm saying? So what you gonna do about it? What the hell are you gonna do about it? You ain't just gonna sit there and just let Satan keep beating you down. That's why the scriptures say you fall and you get back up. You come back harder. But
Right.
that fall is for refreshing. It's like that's why the scriptures say gold got to be tried in the fire. You getting tried. You getting built up. You actually getting built up.
Right.
That's why the flesh feel like that.
Chastisement.
Yeah,
But
that's
think
why you
about it, though.
hurting.
A
You know
lot
what
of
I'm
times we
saying?
read it, but are we really comprehending it in our mind? Though?
Right.
And that's a lot of times. That's why you got to read scriptures
Over.
and then sometimes you read it 3 months later, you be
Over.
like, damn, that's what that
Over.
really means.
And you gotta keep
That's what's
reading.
It
really
hit you
going on with
different
it.
every
You know what I'm
time.
saying?
It hit
Right.
you different
it
every
hits you
time.
different every time, man.
That's a fact.
'Cause
Every
you-
time, depending
you-
on what you're going through, it hits you
It'll go over
different.
your head sometimes. You might just
Yeah.
be reading it and then you don't get that, right?
Right.
So a lot of times too, you know, brothers and sisters need to start thinking spiritually when they reading stuff too.
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of times there's so many different levels to the scriptures, man, and you can get more stuff out of it, man, if you just kind of ponder on stuff like that, man. You know what I mean?
It's infinitely deep, man.
Right.
It was not just saying the Lord's infinite, man.
Look, we be out here reading, and then I had somebody pause, like, hold on, read that again, because it just clicked on me. You know what I'm saying? Even by hearing it sometimes. Like hearing, what does it say? Hearing by the word, and by hearing, what's
By
the,
hearing you perceive, by hearing that's how we received you gotta hear instead of talking or something like
Right,
that.
Oh, yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
By hear, I can't.
By hearing you
You hear the
receive it, not
gospel.
by talking
You
or
hear
something
it,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely about hearing. That's why I always say if you ain't if the Lord ain't got it on your spirit to do a video, listen, watch a video.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. You sucking it all up. You know what I'm saying? You sucking the word up. Sometimes I can't read.
Right.
Sometimes I ain't got the spirit to do a video, but I'm gonna listen to some damn
Absolutely.
I'm putting the video on,
I
you heard?
play one before I go to sleep
Right.
every
You feel
night,
me? I'm
at
going
least.
right to bed to the,
'Cause I
to
wanna
the
hear
word.
this the last thing I want on my
that's
mind when I
a fact.
go to
That's
sleep,
a
you
fact.
know?
Huh?
Right.
Can I preach real quick? The book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 17.
Oh yeah.
So then faith comes by hearing.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Hearing by the word of
Spirit.
power.
Right.
Some outside, that's all. Your faith is increased by hearing, man.
Right.
By hearing the word of the Lord. By hearing the ways and the words and the commandments of the word.
Right.
By Shem Yahushua, by Shem
God.
Kili, Yahushua, man.
That's right.
And that's why,
your faith, man.
Salakia, and that's why when you go to a lot of these churches, they don't have that, right? Because what do? They might read one scripture, and then for 3 hours,
And
they
dance.
shucking and jiving, right?
Dance.
But you can watch, it's like the crazy thing, we done pulled more scriptures than they done pulled in 6 months.
Yeah.
In
that's what I'm
22
saying.
minutes.
Just right here.
Just right
In
here.
You know what I'm
22
saying?
minutes.
But that's that hearing of the word, and
Come
that's
on.
what's going to get you to convert,
Yeah.
right? The more you hear these words, the more these precepts, man, you just eat that stuff up, man.
Yeah, man.
Right?
That's a
You
fact.
loving it, man.
God.
That's a
It's
fact,
it.
huh?
I mean, it's the best meal you can ever eat, man.
Yeah, man.
So hold on.
Right.
That's why-
He said it's the best meal you can ever eat. That's a
Right.
fact. That's that's the only thing that's satisfying, man.
Right.
You can eat some chicken and pizza wing. I had a half a chicken hoagie last night.
Right.
I woke up like this.
Yo,
With
you
this
know what's
word,
crazy? It's-
when you
it's-
hold on real quick. When you digest this word, you like, yo, you be like, it just do something too. That's the real
Energize you.
food.
It gives you that energy.
Yeah, that's
food
why-
is supposed to give you energy. The food
Man.
here
Right.
don't give you nothing,
Right,
bro.
you wake up in the morning,
Nah.
Right.
but then
Give
with
you
the
that
word,
itis. You get that
Like
damn
the
itis.
the word how you like this,
Right.
you be like, yo, this
Right.
is really this really what this saying?
Right.
To those that whose is given to.
Right.
Because everybody can't sit at the table.
Nah, that's a
Because
fact.
it's a
I-
stumbling block to
Woo!
others.
Right.
It's
Right.
bitter.
on.
It's bitter to some people.
Right.
Like
Right.
receive it and the rest of the life,
Yeah.
man. Like
Ah,
receive
that's
the
a
rest-
fact.
It's too much for some people
Yeah,
to
you
eat.
can't. Yeah, they can't chew off too much. It's
You
too
know,
much.
it's like,
That's a fact.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact. A lot of people can't get it because it ain't. You know.
Right.
You know
It ain't
how
they
you got a
season
hot
or they
meal on
food.
the stove and some you got certain people that can just eat it without it even cooling down.
Yeah.
And you got those that just how the
They
hell
gotta
you
wait.
can do that?
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
eat that
I
like
gotta
that.
eat it hot.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
keep it on. It's too
Burn the
hot.
roof of your mouth. You know what I mean? The whole time, bro.
You get offended, man.
Right. Right.
That's why I
Right.
said, woe to thee, because you get offended in me.
Right.
Afraid of what Yahushua said. You can't get offended in me.
That's right.
Ultimately, right, the scriptures is the sword, right? So when you think about what is that damn I don't know if it was like with the King Arthur pulling the sword out of the rock, right? Many people try, right? You got these scholars who go to seminary school, right? They over here trying to pull the sword out, right? And then you got some Joe Blows on the street, niggas thugs, whatever you want to call us, right? Come out here, see the sword, right? Because the scripture's the sword. Pull it out that rock and be like, oh shit, I got it. You know what I mean? It's in my hand, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm willing and dealing it. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine, bro. It's crazy, man. But it's all through the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. That's right. The day, man.
That's right, That's a fact. Hey, this is the book of James, chapter 2, verse 26. It says, for as the body is without the spirit, it says, for as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also, man.
Right.
You see that? So this thing go hand in hand, right? And what is faith? Like, we go off the scriptures because what? You know what I'm saying? The spirit is what builds your faith. And as you actually walking in this truth, the Lord start to build your faith up because He doing certain things. He putting certain things together, and you know it ain't you, man.
Right.
The Lord is really there, man. You be like, yo, this is crazy, man.
And He'll humble you too, to let you know it's not
that's
you.
a fact. That's
you'll
a fact.
You'll start forgetting precepts.
Yeah.
You thought you was so
Yeah, you
mighty.
thought
All
you
of a
was so-
sudden,
oh,
you're
yeah.
like, man, why
Brothers-
can't I think of that no more?
Brothers
You know what I
always
mean?
go through that. Brothers all go through that phase
I'm
where they
not
think
kidding.
oh yeah,
Right.
nobody, you can't be taught nothing, or
Right.
you know, or you just so high in my, you know what you talking about. Yeah, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? No, the Lord will humble you. It's something you don't know. Oh yeah. You're stripping from you, or you start remembering, just like your brother said, you start remembering, forgetting breakdowns, and
Right.
somebody confound you on something, or you misspeak or something, or you like, damn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's good to be humble, man.
You
Right.
got that like shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you hurt, man.
Like you gotta break down. You never do. Like you
Yeah,
gotta
man.
complete
But
straight down,
Salaki,
like,
you was
oh,
talking about the faith, right? I mean, this is Hebrews 11:1.
Yep.
It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for,
Right.
and the evidence of things not seen.
That's right.
Right?
Woo.
And the analogy I always try to put to people is, you see the wind. I mean, you don't see the wind, but you know it's there. It's blowing at you,
Yeah.
right? What more than faith, man? Right? And that's all Yahweh Shai was going around. Like, do you have faith? Do you believe that I can do this?
Right.
And if they had it, hey, he would heal
He'd heal
them.
'em.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If not, right, in his own land, hey, they was like, you know, ain't this the carpenter's son? Ain't this you know, Mary's son? You know, and then they didn't have a faith, right? So
Right.
he's like, you know what? I can't do nothing over here.
Another,
Go over here. You know what I'm
another
saying?
thing as well. So that shows that thinking by the people at the bottom, man. Because one
right.
thing Jake do when they can't get some, it starts being a slanderous demon, man. A slanderous. I'm about to say a slanderous dickhead, man. But yeah, but a slanderous demon, man. They just slander people because they can't get the truth, man. They just like, oh yeah, he's trying to zone himself. He's demon, man. He's married.
Or the
No.
first thing they do is, you know, this how you know Jake is you know, we connected with the Lord. First thing they do is what? They call on God.
Right.
When they get in a tough time, what they
Right.
do? Esau ain't doing that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
They
Any
be shot in
Jake
the
calling,
streets.
oh God.
Right. Lord, why?
Lord, why?
Lord,
Yeah,
why?
they calling on
You
the
know?
Lord, but it's just like they don't.
Right.
It's not according to knowledge. They don't.
And
they
what
don't
did
know
Yahweh
the
Shai
Lord.
say? Why call me Lord, Lord, and do
No.
none of the things that I say, man?
Ooh, come on,
Right?
man.
It is, and what he say? Proverbs. He said, "I'm gonna laugh at your calamities, man. I'm gonna laugh when the time of your trouble comes."
That's right.
Because I reached my hand. Matter of fact, let me get it. Let me
Yeah,
stop,
get that. That's a fact.
let me stop doing that.
Yeah, that's a fact. Get that thing.
The whole
I
only
got
comes
one-
down
I got
to
one with you. Too.
it only comes down to obeying the words of Yahweh Shai, man. The words of Yahweh Shai, you be saved, man.
Right.
And not by the law, like people push, like we're gonna keep the laws, the statutes, the commandments. Nah, it's about having faith in Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
And doing His words, man.
Right, because what? If you you know, because you can't. Nobody can keep them perfect on this side.
Yeah.
Right.
Because if you break one, you break them all.
Yeah, not
Right.
saying
So-
you can't keep, you shouldn't keep the law. I'm just saying, like,
So there goes your mark of the beast being sin.
Right.
Woo.
you gotta preach
You got to do the best of your ability.
That goes right out the door.
But this is Proverbs 1, and I'm gonna start at 22, right? Because our people need, you know what I'm saying? No, it's 20. It says, "Wisdom cried out;
right.
she uttereth her voice in the street."
And that's
right?
what we're doing right
out
now.
here doing,
Yeah,
man.
we're doing right now.
You
We
know what I'm
always
saying?
utter our voice in the street.
Right.
This is what we're doing right now. Wisdom crieth out.
Right.
Now look, just look around you. You know what I'm saying? Look, the world is just doing what the hell they want to do. They not,
Right.
they not. This is where the Lord's program is
Right.
right here, man.
That's
The
what I
angels is up there.
This ain't our voice.
Right.
This is the voice of the Lord coming out.
Come on, man.
We read these scriptures. He said in Ezekiel, say his words
Right.
to his people, right?
That's right.
It says, wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse. In the openings of the gates in the city, she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones? How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in scorning, and fools hate knowledge. So your boy, what's his name?
Charles White.
Charles White. Yeah, that's you know what I'm saying?
White.
Perfect example, man, of the scriptures, man. They play themselves out. It says, turn ye at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. And that's what the Lord has done in these last days, using Kyrie, right? Using Ye, right? Using these videos, these films, doing all these things. The brothers out on the highways and hedges, he's been pouring out his spirit, man. Right now, this place is flooded.
You can't
If
go
you can
nowhere.
just imagine,
now.
this place is flooded, man. It's the water of wisdom is over our head
Yep.
right now, and people don't see it.
You can't go ain't
Right.
no way around it.
It's
like they
nowhere.
say.
It's
Ain't
nowhere
no
you
way
can go.
around it.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
all over. You want to, you know?
And it said, look, it says, I will make known my words unto you, right? And that's exactly what he's doing in these last days, and we see it. It says, because I have cried and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded, but ye have set at naught all my counsel and with none of my reproof, right? So the Lord is constantly trying to correct us, show us his way. It says, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh, right? And then that's when, you see these mothers, right, with their kids getting gunned down on the streets and they crying, why, and they doing all this stuff, man, right? Because all this whole time the Lord has been trying to turn his people, man. And you don't want to turn to he said, I'm going to laugh at you, man. Imagine that, man. Imagine the Most High laughing at you.
Yeah, that's a
look
scary
at this
thing
simple
right
ass, you know what I'm
there.
saying?
That's a
That's
scary
a crazy
thing,
thing,
man.
man.
Yeah,
I'm going to
man.
laugh at your calamity,
Yeah,
your
man.
fear. Right? And what does the scripture say? I'm going to bring your fear upon you. So whatever you fear the Most High is going to amplify it on you and show you that, man.
Yeah,
because you don't want to have you don't want to turn.
Can you imagine if you're scared of like rats or something? The Lord will just like send like a million rats running
Right.
at you, or the Lord will do that.
Like,
Yeah,
Claustrophobic, whatever it could be, bro.
a whole legion of spiders.
yeah, just
Crawling
coming
on-
at you.
Right.
The big
Right.
joints too. You would see a big
Right.
one in the middle with the little ones on the side. The Lord will freak you out, man.
What it say? Men's hearts are going to faint for the fear, right?
Yeah.
What's that? The fear that they have, man. The Lord can put. What is we doing in Egypt, man? Right? He had them in complete darkness. He had sounds coming out of different places, man. He was bugging the Egyptians out, bro.
Come on.
Bugging them out,
Yeah, they
man.
was
In
getting
complete
played.
darkness, man.
The Lord,
You know what I'm saying?
the Lord got some
How much
things-
more for America, man?
Right,
Hey,
right.
Lord,
Oh, yeah.
things,
Come
right?
on,
Man,
modern
the Lord
day,
gonna do
right?
their ass
Like
dirty.
everything there's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
Everything's just modern. Now, how much amplified is the Most High gonna be in these last days, man?
The
He
Lord
already
can-
doing it.
Right,
That's scary.
right. You
He
know what I
already
mean?
doing it.
It's crazy.
The Lord can make some, like it says, that the Lord can make newly created beasts, man, for a day of derision. It says in Wisdom of Solomon. The Lord can make damn trees come out of the ground because they're fighting people, man. The Lord can, the Lord can damn make damn giant litters, giant spiders. The Lord can damn make a new creature never before seen, like a tentacle monster, tiger,
Right, you've been hidden.
whatever.
That's facts. The
But
Lord
look,
can definitely do it.
This is
Okay.
verse 27. It says, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then they shall call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me, right?
Right.
But they talking about seeking him early when your ass is already in trouble. When the Lord said you should have called on him, you know what I'm saying, while you was young in your youth, when you called him before the time of destruction. Now you trying to call on him right when the destruction has happened, and
Right.
the Lord's not going to hear you,
He
man.
ain't gonna hear you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say this. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55 and verse 6.
Uh-huh.
It says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
Right.
And call upon he while he is near.
Right.
And right now, what? The Lord is near.
Near.
Right
He's
here.
sitting right your damn.
Right.
Yo, he's sitting right there on your damn TV.
Where
He's
two
right
or three,
here.
And
where
right
two
here,
or
right
three,
now.
he's right here.
Hey, listen to this though. And guess what? He's sitting right in your damn. He been sitting in your front room on your damn counter for damn 20 years, collecting dust,
Collecting
man.
dust.
That's a
And our people don't even. They don't even acknowledge. They
that's
don't
a
care. They
real
walk
blessing.
past it. They, they got it. They got the Bible on the table on Thanksgiving. They got the,
How many people got perfect
perfect Bibles.
Look
They
at these
even-
Bibles,
Look
bro.
at this, man.
These
Right.
shits is wore out.
Wore
This
out
is
too.
like
Couple
people wearing
months.
these things out.
Yeah,
You
I gotta buy a
duct
new one
tape,
every other
you know what I'm
month.
saying?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Get
you got
that
people
sword
with
dirty.
perfect
Yeah.
swords. Ain't never cut nothing. They never sliced nothing. I mean, just the pages is clean and white, man. Because they never opened it, man.
Right.
Right.
Accessory. But
So,
I got-
go ahead. Let me keep reading on this. It says, "Let the wicked forsake his way,
Uh-huh.
and the unrighteous man his thoughts."
Right.
And right, man. So this is what we are here to do, to tell you to forsake your thoughts, man.
Right.
You go into you got to unplug from the matrix, man, so to
Right.
speak, man.
Right.
It says, and let him return unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
Right.
And he will have mercy upon you, man.
Right.
You see that, and that's heavy right there.
Right.
How don't you don't want mercy? You don't see what's going on in this world.
Right.
All right. Nothing but destruction is coming to y'all if you're not on the right side,
And
man.
it's gonna get worse. That's what they don't even know, man. This place, it's gonna get worse than what we see now. It's gonna be in a worse condition than what we in.
Yeah,
now,
it's
right
not even nowhere
You know
near
what I'm
there.
saying?
It's not even nowhere near to
Right.
that point where it's gonna get amplified.
Right.
Right. This is nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is a low level punishment right
You can
now.
still go get wings.
Yeah.
Right? You can still go to the grocery store
Man.
and get water. You can do all that
Facts,
stuff right
huh?
now, man. Right? America ain't seen nothing, right?
Right.
And the only way that you can actually see what's happening in these other countries, because they're not gonna show you on the news, you got to go other sources to kind of see what's going on. And it's all hell breaking
Alternative
loose in these
news.
other nations right now.
Yep.
Right. You got to go to the alternative news stuff, man.
That's right.
Right?
Got a precept real quick.
You finished?
No, I ain't really finished.
All right,
It
go
says, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts. And just like y'all was saying, man, the Lord could, man, the Lord, his mind, he's all universe, man.
Right.
He is in all things,
He
man.
is.
It says, neither are your ways my ways, saith Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and our ways is not the Lord's ways, man.
Right.
All right, so that's why you want to cleave into his ways, which
Right.
is the word, man.
Right.
Right? We need to be in there with the Lord, man, because I'm telling you, man, these times is coming where you're gonna be wishing that you heard the prophets, man.
That's
You're gonna be wishing that the Lord that you came and gave an ear, man.
Right.
You know?
Salaki, I got to land you back real quick on what he was saying.
Go ahead.
Right? Because we said the Lord have mercy, right? This is Deuteronomy 5 and verse number 10. And it reads, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments, man. Right? So the Lord is ultimately showing mercy to us even right now, man. By even waking us up, right? He could have kept us asleep, kept us
so
being nuggets,
mercy.
or kept us being niggas and whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord has shown mercy upon us, and he has showed us these
And
words,
when
man.
you dissect the word mercy, what do you get from mercy? When you dissect the word mercy, it's like somebody standing over you with a
And they
gun,
can step on you.
and they can just blow your head
Yeah,
off.
Right.
But they just changed.
They
That's
just changed
mercy.
their mind. Yeah.
Right.
When you at the point where you could have just been dead.
Right.
Then you got the word grace.
Right.
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 Yeah.
Grace is what?
A time
You
period to
done
get your
fucked
shit
up
together.
all your life.
Yeah.
You done been sinning.
You owe me my money, but listen, I'm gonna give you 6 weeks to pay. That's grace right there.
You know?
Right.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
you know.
Right. Right.
What
And
if you don't have those circumstances?
Excuse me?
What if you don't have those circumstances?
Everybody.
Yeah,
do.
everybody.
Oh, yeah, we all got that.
You got a circumstance
got it.
right now.
What?
You're in the
Nobody.
wheelchair. You're in the
They ain't
wheelchair,
trying to
sis.
blow my head off.
Sis,
No,
you're
we
in
was
the
just
wheelchair.
using an
No, that's
analogy.
just an analogy.
Yeah.
Analogy, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, just an example.
Yeah,
But the Lord will have
Like,
mercy.
I got the
Salaki,
gun on you, like,
like-
get right.
Like what he's saying, but mercy is like the Most High. Could we all do sinful things because the wages of sin is death.
Right.
The Most High could have put us to death yesterday.
Man, we could have been dead
Yeah,
so many
we could have
times.
been dead for.
She said, what's the
all
purpose?
stuff we did.
what's your purpose?
Preaching the gospel. You're preaching the faith in your house by
Scripture,
yourself.
The purpose, right?
Got it.
Matthew 15:24.
Right.
Ah, that's a fact.
The book of Acts, chapter 15, the verse 10.
I remember a long time ago, I
Where's
used
the
to
left?
somebody like y'all standing there.
God.
Oh,
We was taught the
crazy.
wrong way, sis. That's why I'm here. We was
Big-
taught the wrong way.
Right.
The book of Acts,
So now
chapter,
we gotta be reborn
Yeah.
and go back to a
sis,
baby and
got
learn
it.
from
book
the
of Acts,
For 3 years. and
Chapter
I used to
15.
somebody like y'all
Here you go,
standing
sis,
there.
right here.
book of Acts, chapter 15, verse 11. But we believe through the grace of the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, we shall be saved in the day. So that's the whole purpose we out here. Try to preach the faith of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Hashem Gadash to bring people to the fold, man. To
That's
try
right.
to preserve us everlasting
I
life.
got one. I got one. This is the book of Luke, chapter 14, and verse. Luke chapter 14, verse 23. It says, and the Lord said unto the servants, go into the highways, into the hedges,
Right.
and compel them to come in. It
That's
says
the purpose right here. It
that
says-
my way be filled. Right. So we got to go to the highways and hedges, sis,
Right.
and bring our peoples up that the Lord's way might be filled.
Right.
We have to bid our people to the marriage.
Right.
All right. And the Lord say, Salakia, the Lord say his sheep hear his voice.
Right.
All right. So you know the people that come up and hear the word, that's it. That they could be the sheep of the Lord, man.
Right. This is Luke chapter 13, verse 3. It says, I tell you, nay, but except ye repent,
You shall all likewise perish.
man.
Nah,
Right?
see,
The
the
Lord
most-
is giving you this grace period, right? Or this mercy right now before he tear all this stuff up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna put it lightly like that, man.
See that?
For all hell
And
break
see, the
loose.
Most High, you never know, man. The
Right.
Most High made it want you to just plant that little bit of seed
Right,
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 there.
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
You don't
You
know.
never know. A year from
Right,
now, she'll
right.
be, oh, thank you, guys.
How many of us
Changed
saw?
my
We
life.
might have saw some like when I first saw the Hebrew, I was like, man, who are these cats, man? Like, they crazy,
Right,
man.
she go home and see
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Kanye.
Right.
Somebody
You never
say,
know.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what they were just saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Now she thinking.
Right.
That's how you do that. Use one to plant,
Right.
another to water.
Right.
You know?
Right. And that's the key. That's why we can't jump on people.
Yeah, we
and
can't
do
be
all
so
Right.
that.
quick
You
to
gotta
just
be
say,
careful.
You don't know,
Right.
you know?
right? She might come in 10 times hard, man.
Yeah.
And
Right.
come in this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the scriptures say about the scriptures talk about how you're supposed to approach the poor, man.
Right.
You got to be meek and gentle, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though they may come at you a little, they might say something a little off,
Right.
but you got to understand the mind state that they're in, man.
Right.
You used to be there,
Right.
so you got to be patient and long suffering.
And we got to understand that guess what? That the Most High, I'm going to read this real quick. This is the book of 1 John chapter 4, verse 19. It says, we love him because he first loved us, right? Think
Come
about
on.
that for a second, man.
Come
right?
on, dog.
When we didn't even love ourselves, man. When we was running around, right? You know, toting the pipes and shit,
That's a
doing
fact.
whatever, right?
Right.
We didn't even love ourselves. Guess what? The Most High loved us
God.
already from the beginning. And he already had it planned out. Hey, I know they're going to go off, but this is what I'm going to do. He told his son, hey, you can go down there, right? You got to take this raft I'm going to give you. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. Hey, because I love, because his word means everything. Right? The Most High is the true word. What would they say in Scarface? All I have is, what did he say? I got two things. I got my word
My
and my
balls.
balls. And I don't bust them from nobody.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? And the Most High got his word, and it's not going to go, what is it? Isaiah 55 and 11,
yeah, I was
right?
about to get that. I'm
Kinda
gonna
get
I'm
that
gonna
real
it
quick.
too. I was
Kinda
just about to
get
get
that.
that too. That's a
But
Not
I'm going to
gonna
read it
return
again, right?
void.
This is the book of 1 John chapter 4, verse 19. It says, we love him because he first loved us.
That's right.
Right? Go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 55 verse 11.
Mhm.
So shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth.
Uh-huh.
It shall not return unto me void,
Right.
but it shall accomplish that which I please.
Right.
And it shall prosper in the thing whether I sent it.
Right. He's not gonna lie. The Most High ain't lying. Whatever the Most High said he gonna do,
Yeah.
he's gonna do. So what we gotta understand is, you know, all these people, well, why ain't Christ came back? Why ain't Christ? Because guess what? The word ain't finished.
And exactly what he
Word
said,
has to
right?
go out.
And
Has to
exactly
happen.
and exactly what he said is
How
gonna
it's gonna
prosper.
happen.
It's gonna
Right,
prosper just
right.
like how he said it.
Whenever you read, and
Yeah.
it shall come to pass,
Yeah.
that means, hey, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, man.
When you read the Bible, it shall come to pass, that means it's about to happen. It's gonna happen. It ain't no maybe, it ain't no, we
Nah.
can skip this part of the Bible. Nah, all
going
this stuff
down.
gotta happen.
All
You know
the
what I'm
sinners
saying?
of my people shall die by the
shall
sword.
die.
It's
I mean,
going
it's
down.
gonna
What's,
happen.
what's the modern day sword?
Right,
Good.
The bomb.
right,
Esau.
right.
Yeah, Esau.
Guns,
You
the
got
guns,
him. You got
the
him.
missiles.
You got him on
the
all different
ICBMs,
levels.
yeah.
Right,
You
right.
got him on all different levels. But
Right.
what's going end all this shit?
Right,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Them
Them
nukes.
Right.
You
That's
gonna
it.
feel that.
right.
You gonna feel that?
You gonna
shit.
feel that, man.
Glittering arrows that the Bible speaks
Right.
of.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
And that's
Your ass gonna be sizzling.
Right,
Sizzling.
right.
Kapoof.
So that's what they don't understand, man.
That's gonna go
Right?
That's a fact, man.
This is 1 John 4 and 20. It says, if a man say I love the Most High and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
That's right.
For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love the Most High whom he
That's
hath not
deep. That's a
seen?
deep. That's a
Right?
deep.
That's
Right.
a
That's a
cold one
deep
too.
scripture.
So that's another thing too. Like when we dealing with our people and we don't have patience in doing that, we got to learn how we got to love our people. Because guess what? We see these people, and how can we say we love the Most High, and then here we are rejecting?
That's
our
why
people,
we got to
talking about,
work
"Get
on
up outta
having
here."
compassion
Right,
and
right.
forgiveness, because
Right.
Most High forgives.
Right.
Who the fuck are we?
Right, right, right.
To be looking
Nobody.
and not
Right.
forgiving our brother.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
Right.
why it's that, yo. And you know what's so crazy? The crazy thing is, yo, when you dealing with it, when you even with anybody, like even not with just us amongst the camp or whatever, right?
Right.
With anybody though, like you supposed to, like I was just saying, you gotta understand what mindset they're in. You gotta forgive people. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's a good point.
You gotta
especially
forgive
if you're
people.
a prophet, because
That parable.
you
We expect
if you
it
got
to do it 'cause we
discernment,
know.
Servant that
yeah.
owed-
That's a
that
fact.
owed the money. What's
You
that?
feel
You
what
got
I'm
the
saying?
gift of discernment. You
Yeah.
can tell how to talk or how to.
Right.
That's a good
So,
thing.
so
That's something to meditate on.
even just like even if somebody treats you some type of way,
Yeah.
but you understand what
Yeah.
mindset they're in, the Lord
Right.
gonna hold you more accountable
Right.
because you know it's better.
That's
You
crazy.
know better. They don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
So just say if your cousin came over, he stabbed your tire out,
Yeah.
he went crazy. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna go do? Go tit for tat, gonna stab his tire out? The scriptures say you don't fight evil for evil.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
really?
the
You
Lord
know,
recognizes.
Salakia, you know, even when women, like, they kind of more emotional, well, they are, you know, they more emotional.
Oh, yeah, facts.
So when we get into, like, disputes and arguments, we got to know, even when we dealing with women,
Weaker vessel.
yo, we got to, you know.
If they the
learn
weaker
how to-
vessel, they gonna
yeah.
go off.
Patience, right?
Yeah, you
Because
gotta
all
have
of that
patience.
count.
Right.
Yep.
All of that stuff
That's
count,
a
man.
fact,
We
huh?
got to preach it real quick.
Bring it up.
Look at the Matthew chapter 12, and starting verse 48. But he answered and said unto me, unto him that told him, who is my mother and who is my brethren?
Oh,
And
yeah.
he stretched forth his hand toward the disciples and said, behold my mother and my brethren. Well, whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same my brother and sister and mother. So your true brothers, your true sisters, true family, man. The true Israelites are really the people doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shai, man.
That's right.
And everyone else just, I mean, shit.
Don't say that.
Yeah, you know what's so crazy?
Don't say everyone else, because right now they may not be doing the work.
Right.
Yeah,
But
that's-
6 months down the line.
That's why I said, those doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shai, they're gonna do
Them
it.
the ones you want to
That's
cling
it.
to. Them the ones
Yeah.
you want to cling to
Yeah.
closer.
You know, I'm just saying, I thought he was going to say,
Nah.
right now, everybody else, because you
he
never
ain't saying- I
know.
don't think he
Somebody
said that.
else come in, you be like,
Yeah,
oh,
you be like,
shoot,
damn,
I cussed
my
him
wicked
out
ass
before.
cousin. Yeah,
Now
yeah,
look,
that's
he
a
going
fact. That's
mightier
the
than
Lord.
me.
That's a fact.
And then it look like you hate your brother.
Salakia.
God.
To let me back what we was talking about before. This is Matthew 18 and verse 22. It says, Yahweh Shai saith unto him, I say, not unto thee until 7 times, Salakia. I'm gonna start at verse 21.
Yeah.
It says, then Peter to him said, no, hold on.
Start verse like 19.
Then I say to you, Peter said, okay, here, 21. I'm just gonna start at 21. It says, then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him till 7 times? How shall I say unto him, I say not unto thee. It said until 7 Salakia, until 7 times, but until 70 times 7.
That's a good one.
Right? It says, therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened unto a certain king, which would take account of his servant. And when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him, which owed him 10,000 talents. But for as much as he had not to pay, his Lord commanded him to be sold, and his wife and children, and all that he had, and the payment to be made. And the servant therefore fell down and worshipped him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. Then the Lord of the servant was moved with compassion, and loosed him, and forgave him the debt. But the same servant went out, right? This is the part. The same servant went out and found one of his fellow servants, which owed him 100 pence, and he laid hands on him and took him by the throat, saying, pay me that thou owest. And his fellow servant fell down at his feet and besought him, saying, have patience with me, and I will pay thee. And he would not, but went and cast him into prison till he should pay the debt. Right? So his fellow servant saw that was done. They were very sorry, and came and told unto the Lord all that was done. Then the Lord, after he had called him, said unto him, O thou wicked servant, I forgave thee all thy debt, because thou desiredst me. Shouldest thou not have also had compassion on that fellow servant, even as I had pity on thee? And his Lord was wroth, and delivered him to the tormentors, till he should pay all that was due unto him. So likewise shall the heavenly Father do also unto you, if ye your hearts forgive not everyone his brother and their trespasses.
See, that's a good
Right?
example.
I mean, that's just playing on tables, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And that's what we got to do. We got to That's why we gotta humble ourselves each day. That's why we gotta humble
Because
ourselves.
we don't know who we talking
Right,
to.
we don't
out
know
here.
who we
Yeah,
dealing
right
with.
here. You right, dog.
We don't know
You
who
don't
we
know
dealing
who could be
with, man.
who, man. You
Right.
could be talking to.
Right,
You
right,
never know, man.
right.
140-foot dog.
It's a humbling experience,
right.
man.
God, and guess what? And then, you know, another thing too about the brotherly love, man. If we gotta help each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get like, you know, it's not about just, oh yeah, brother, man. Yeah, man. We love you, brother. Give you a hug. No, you
Right.
really gotta show action.
Especially if you're in a position, because I went into that on I did a video on that, man.
Right.
Using what the Lord have given you, because everybody got different gifts. You might have a brother that has a gift of discernment,
Right,
and
right.
he can discern and be able to help brothers out with
Right,
issues and
right.
you know, counsel and stuff like that. But
Right.
you got brothers that may have finances that can help our brothers around in the
Right.
camp too better. You
God.
see what I'm saying?
I got-
Or you
I got a
may have
precept.
brothers that's mighty with the precepts.
Right.
Brother can call a brother up, say, "Yo,
Right. What's such and
I
such?
need this," you know,
Yeah,
to go
right.
with this.
Listen to this.
Everybody is like, it's like an operating body for
Right.
real, man.
Right.
This going right what you just said. It says, this is the book of Psalm, chapter 112, verse 3. It says, wealth and riches shall be in the house, shall be in his house. This is talking about a righteous man. It says, and his righteousness endure forever. Unto the upright, there arises the light in the darkness. He is gracious and full of compassion. It says, and righteous. It says, a man showeth favor, lendeth. You see that? A man showeth
yeah,
favor, lendeth. You feel what I'm saying? It says he will guide his affairs with discretion. You see that? So a man, so if you got $50,000 and your damn brother, man, he's struggling with his damn rent. You can't lend that man 500.
Most
You
High
going
gonna see
off.
that. He
You
ain't
going off,
You may
bro.
have to.
But
You
what's
may have to
discretion,
answer
though,
the
too?
Most High.
You gotta
for
do
that.
You gotta be
You gotta be like, yo, here.
No.
Hey, man, I want you to take this and, you know what I mean?
You know, you're not just gonna give it to
Nah,
anybody.
nah,
You're not
right,
just gonna give.
Right.
But
Hold
scripture says to help not sinner, man. So
Right,
you tried to
right.
help a sinner, like what the, you're going to get the Lord, and you said that double recompense. Well, I ain't gonna quote.
Hold on. Yeah, hold that precept. 'Cause I want to make a point.
Right.
So, with discretion, what does that mean? You don't just give anybody. You can't just be like, yeah, man, you got $1 million. You just giving niggas money to go sin.
Right,
You
right,
gotta
right.
know who you giving it to.
That's right.
So you gotta have discretion. Now, if you know your brother, you laboring where he need. That's your brother, man. The scripture we just brought out. What's that? Matthews. Who is my brother and my sister? The people who do the will of the Lord. Those are the people you really want to help.
Right.
Right?
Even,
Bring
yo,
your precept out.
you see a crackhead out there, man, and they say, "Oh man, you know, last night I seen a crackhead. He asked me, can I buy him a $2 carton of milk? I bought it for him." Because I don't know if that man gonna be in this thing 5 months from
Right,
now,
that's
man.
something. That's food.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
You know?
saying?
But he a sinner though.
But
I
then,
know, but that's food though. That's
Yeah,
I
what
know,
the
but
kid. That's
the
good.
thing is, we are sinners.
Right.
Right. That's
Even
a
if
fact.
you in this truth.
That's a fact.
yeah. But the thing is, like,
What's the
try-
difference
like,
between iniquity though? Iniquity and sin. You don't
That's
want
what
to just.
that's what I'm trying to get
Like,
to.
God.
A nigga that's, you know, just running around shooting up the damn neighborhood.
Right, you going to take this nigga to go get some damn
Yeah.
bullets to go kill a
Yeah.
nigga.
Right.
That's going
That's
on.
what I'm trying to get
Yeah,
to.
you know what I'm saying?
like some dude that you see it at the crackhead shop, and like, "Oh, you got $1?" No, you look bugged out, like, "You got $1?" Now that I would suggest get your money, because next thing you know, he got to buy a blunt.
Now that's wise, cause you know he about to go buy some crack with it.
Yeah.
But if a crackhead out here need cold,
Yeah,
He need
and you
a
got
coat?
a car, you need a
You
ride.
got an extra coat in
Yo,
your car?
come on, hop in here, brother. I'll take you home. Just like what happened. Matter of fact, that happened at Kent one day.
Yeah.
We was out there teaching on Jefferson. Bum came up smelling crazy. He asked me to take. I said, forget it, man. Took him home. You know what I'm saying? That's you gotta have discretion. You can't be just.
It depends. If the crackhead asks you, "Yo, man, I'm gonna get me something to eat, man. I really need this $5."
I'm going
If
to
you
get
don't
it.
have the time to go get it,
I'll give him the
you
money.
might can take his word.
Yeah, you probably can.
But
you gotta use the spirit.
I feel where he coming from. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Scripture says,
But at the end of the day, like we said, we
Yeah.
don't know who we're dealing with.
you don't. That's my point.
Right? We
That's
don't
the
know who
point.
we
That's
dealing
why you
with.
gotta be discreet.
And we don't know
That's where it goes
if we're,
back to
if we're
having
the dry
compassion,
bones,
bro.
and we know
Compassion,
everybody
yeah,
is
you gotta
running
be
around here.
discreet. That's a fact.
Right? We don't even know who we talking to.
Who to say
'Cause
we gonna make it?
You
if
could
we
have
sit there
passed up
looking
not
down
giving that
on him?
dollar
Right.
to Moses or whoever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't
If I
know
know
who it is.
listen, if I know somebody
You
about to
get
go
what I'm
do
saying.
buy some
Right.
crack, I ain't giving it to him. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
But you definitely.
No, you
that's
can
help
tell
out.
when they
But
own
that's
their
helping
shit.
your brother out though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give you money.
Yeah,
for
I'm not
crack,
gonna-
brother.
yeah.
No, hell
You know,
no. This ain't fun no crack.
Right,
Hey, you
right.
tell him
Bring
that.
this out real
Right.
quick. All right.
this book is Sirach chapter 12, verse number 4. Give to the godly man, help not sinner. Do well to him that is lowly, but give not to the ungodly. Hold back thy bread, and give it not to him, lest he overmaster thee thereby, or else thou shalt receive twice as much evil for all the good thou shalt have done unto him. So
See that?
the
So-
Lord can jack you up, man, for
Yeah.
trying to help these wicked niggas.
Trying to help them do wickedness? Yeah, that's going on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Lord can destroy
You know
you.
what I'm
You
saying?
see a
But-
pregnant woman out here trying to buy some crack or
Yeah,
something.
you gonna
talking
give it
asking
to-
you for $5. That's
There
the
you
type
go.
of situation
Yeah,
that's going into.
off. Yeah,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
Or you see, like we were just saying, it's going
Yeah.
into right with the same thing we were just saying.
Yeah.
Well, get that one to say as a friend, as an occasion for his own thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
that's
book
it.
of Sirach, chapter 6, start verse 7. If thou will get a friend, prove him first.
Right. So when you gotta get a friend, you gotta prove them, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, like when it's saying a friend, what's that saying? Somebody that you're around all the time. You know what I'm saying? You being around them all the time. You dibbling and dabbling with them. You making moves with them. You gotta prove them.
But how do you prove like a math equation, right? You gotta work out.
Gotta
and
work
you
it
gotta,
out.
You gotta go through and find out. So this is what
You gotta come
it's
to the
same way,
conclusion. Yeah,
right?
you gotta do that. You gotta
right,
do that with people.
right,
You have to
right,
really figure
right.
people out. Like,
you gotta
yeah,
divide them.
I
and
can't be
subtract
around
them.
them.
and-
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And kind
Yeah.
of see what's going on.
That's right.
Right. You can't just be like, hey, friend, and just all of a sudden, no, man. You know
Yo,
what
he
I'm saying?
cool as hell. Meet him,
Right,
meet him in 1 hour.
Right.
This man cool as
Give him
hell.
a shirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, give him a shirt. Yeah,
Give him a
give him a
shirt,
shirt.
man.
Hey,
Give him a shirt. You know what I'm talking
before you work before you work on Esau Plantation, what they
Right.
gonna do?
Right.
Background check.
Right.
Oh yeah. Ooh, they
But
gonna
no,
know
see
everything
who
about
this
you.
They gonna give you a 90-day probation too,
Yeah.
right? Even when you in
Yeah.
there, they gonna be like, all right, we still gotta
Yeah.
kind of see
Yeah, you
how
gotta
you
go through the
are.
tent. You gotta go
Right,
through the tent.
right.
They look at your
Right.
background. Oh, he ain't a criminal.
Right, right.
He's okay.
Right.
Let's see if he a worker.
So think about that. Esau give you 90 days
Yeah.
to check your ass out to see if you are.
Yeah, they prove
after he done did all the other stuff,
Yeah.
right? But what
What
more
more
friend?
to us?
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, they prove
You know
it.
what I
I
mean?
never
You
even
know.
thought about
Right.
that.
Think about that.
Bring it out, Doc.
Yeah.
If thou would get a friend, prove him first,
Uh-huh.
and be not hasty to tread him.
Uh-huh.
For some man is a friend
Yo,
for
he-
his own occasion.
Yo, he cool as hell, bruh. I sat with him for an hour, man. He told me his whole life, man. You can't be like that,
Yeah,
man.
right.
You can't be like that. They'll turn around and then they'll try to smash your wife.
Right.
Looking
Even
at your
women,
wife all
too.
color way behind your back.
Right.
You know
Women
what I'm
too,
saying?
man.
You try to bring them in your house.
Right.
They doing little funny shit, man.
Right, right.
You know, bring
You
it
like,
out.
oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Looking at you crazy,
Yeah.
bro. Jumped on
They
him.
get to know. You know how somebody get to know you first thing, because a lot of times people look at they should look at me because I look mean and shit, right?
Right.
When they get to know me, they know they see how I
Yeah,
am,
yeah.
and they're trying to try me
Yeah,
and shit.
right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
me too,
Now
yeah,
I got to
right.
get back on 100 on you.
Right.
Because you thinking I'm some type of
Right,
way.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
Right.
you know,
You
no,
gotta go
you
zero.
gotta
You gotta
prove
steer
it,
with their
man.
ass and
Yeah,
stuff,
you gotta
yeah.
get all steer with
Zero
them,
to
man.
100.
Yeah, man.
Right. Well, no, you're not playing, man.
God.
God, go ahead,
That's a
Doc.
fact.
Some man is a friend for his own occasion, will not abide in the day of that trouble.
See that? And a friend for his own occasion, man.
Right.
People just be sucking up to you because they know they can benefit off of you, man.
Right, right.
You know, what's the saying in the world? Is you official or is you beneficial?
Right.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
another one too.
I like that.
You can't trust everybody that just agree with you, man.
Right.
That agree or just be a yes man or
A
just
yes man.
you
They
know,
just saying
one of them
they
motherfuckers,
tricking you. Yeah,
like,
that's what
no,
it's for. Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
why that's a lot of the
Call
celebrities
that
falls.
Joker face.
A lot of the celebrities fall because they got them yes men over there.
Yeah.
They ain't got somebody to be like, yo, you going off, man.
Yo, brother, look, man.
Yeah, you going off,
Yeah.
man. Right? They just got them like, you think we should do that? Yeah, we should spend your money. You know what I mean? Yeah, we should. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
They
take
got
your
all
last-
that, man.
That's the
Take
thing
your
about
last
this
man.
word, though. If you
Right.
messing up, man, the word gonna cut you up with the
Right.
prophets. You gonna
Right.
feel that shit.
Huh?
Right.
Sometimes I feel it, man. I come up being around brothers. I'm like, damn, man, that shit cutting me up.
Yeah,
right now.
that's how you be
You know,
like,
when it
oh,
make you
you
feel
hurt,
stronger,
yeah.
man.
I ain't gonna hold you.
You
That's
know?
how it be
Right,
too.
right.
I ain't gonna hold you. Brother Sam did a video a couple weeks ago. I was cut. I was like, ooh.
Shit,
I was
just earlier
bleeding.
in
That's
the
it.
video,
And I'll
man.
probably talk about myself. A lot of times in videos, I be on my own self. You know
I
what I'm saying?
was bleeding. I ain't gonna hold you. He had me. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But that's
You know
how
what
it
I'm
is, though,
saying?
man. But that's what I'm saying. And that's how you know if you're sincere in this truth, too. Right? When these scriptures, when they cut you up a little bit, right? If you can humble yourself down and be like, damn, you
Tell
know
the
what?
world, man.
No.
Tell me, man.
Like another thing as well, people when you get cut, people say, nah, they ain't talking about me. And some people you say, nah, they ain't talking about me.
That's
nah.
pride, though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta be able to
Right,
take that.
Right.
You gotta be able to eat that, man.
Right.
You know you hold
You
on.
gotta be an eater in this truth.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta eat it up, man.
You gotta be an
You gotta
eater,
eat it
man.
up.
Right.
You gotta eat it. You can't get defensive
If
about
you,
everything.
if
Now,
you feel that
naturally-
way, something wrong. You know
Yeah.
you're wrong.
Now,
if you feel that, something the Most High is
Fact.
giving you that
Yo, bro.
to make you feel
Yeah,
like you know
and,
you're wrong.
and
bro.
guess what? Sometimes you may not understand why. You may not understand it, but you still gotta suck it up.
That's
You gotta deal with it, and then you'll come out of it like, yo, Damn.
Like when you was younger, your mom whoop your ass. You do. Then when you got older, like damn, that's why she was.
That's why
whooping
she
me.
was my yeah.
You
That's
know?
a fact.
I got a precept real quick. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 10, verse 9. It says, I went up unto the angel, and he said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, it was in my belly was bitter.
Yeah.
Right? And that's that thing. It's like, right, like you say, this thing, it'll cut you up. This thing is sweet. It's a sweet, man. This book right here is so sweet. All right, if you ain't doing right, what's the saying? It cuts to the sun. Listen, it cuts to the
If
sun.
you ain't hold on. If you ain't healed in a certain spot,
Right,
you gonna get cut.
right.
You gonna get cut if your wound. Oh, if you open already,
Look, it be like this.
and the word
It peel
hits you.
It peel that wound open. You know what I mean? Revelation. And you be like, you read it right.
Oh, you gonna be like,
Right.
damn, that's
Right.
I
talking
ain't
right
lying
about
about
me.
that shit.
Right.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
hold
Yo, listen, that's how when I first
ain't
came
gonna
into the
hold you.
truth, what was I doing? Sitting in front of the TV, smoking a blunt. They say, man, everything I'm watching for a good half an hour. As soon as they start talking about weed, I cut it off.
Right,
Man, that's it.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't want to hear that shit.
Right.
But I had to stop doing it, man.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? I had to heal from that.
You gotta
That's a
eat
fact,
it.
man.
You know, you gotta eat it up,
and get
man.
that bitterness,
Can I ask you a
man.
question?
Yes.
Okay, because that's something I'm struggling with.
Okay.
So I know he said like I can fast to and
Yeah.
so how do I fast? Like
You don't eat, don't
Oh,
drink.
no, I
yeah.
know how to, but what's the time period or like I just need some
Sundown to sundown. You want to
Some
do
guidance.
A
You know what I'm
You want
saying?
to do a sundown to sundown. Whenever the sun go
24-hour
down,
period.
24-hour period.
so you fast for 24 hours,
Yeah, with
pray and ask God.
yeah.
Don't
Actually,
brush your
you gotta
teeth.
be
I know.
serious.
brush
Oh,
your
I know.
Yeah, you know,
But they said like you're not even supposed to taste something. See, I've been hearing.
It
you know,
depends
watch
on
so
who
many
you listening to.
different
That's
people.
WFI.
So that's
Hold
why
on.
I just had a quick question.
Right. That's another thing too, sis. That's why, that's why we teach just to listen to one group. We don't teach
Yeah,
to
don't
Yeah.
listen.
listen to everybody because now you're confused. Now you just
Yeah.
oh they said this or they
You
said
listen
this.
to
And
GMS.
that's who?
Right, you listen to GMS.
GMS, no.
Who you listen to?
I listen to WFI Orlando. I've been watching y'all.
Did I run
like
into you
W5.
before
I'm sorry.
over there on Highland Avenue?
Have you what?
Did I ever run into you before teaching?
No.
No, this your first time seeing us out here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's your
I'm
brother,
his
sister out
cousin.
here then.
I'm his cousin. I've been blowing him up. To
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my
man.
our
Oh,
dad's
crazy.
brother. So
Oh,
I've
that's
been
fire.
his dad. I always not trying to be rude, but I thought y'all was like Muslim or something, And then I finally, because my
okay.
grandma
Right.
grew me up in the church. So
Right.
She said he crazy.
That's what everybody, yeah,
So
everybody.
so I finally.
Oh, they saying he was
I
crazy.
broke down. Yeah, that's what they said.
See, that's
I
what they
broke
do.
down when I lost her, and then I gave my uncle an ear to
Ah,
hear. You
so
know
you
what
broke
I'm
it
saying?
down. Ah, so you
and I
planted
watched
the
the
seed.
video for
Come on.
10 minutes, and my life changed.
See that? That's how it happened.
I got my friend. You know what I mean? Like shirts. I'm back. Like I'm working, so I'm walking.
Oh, crazy.
Oh, crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
crazy.
this is my third Sabbath. So that's why I didn't come to. I didn't know if I could leave. So that's why
Hold on.
I have
We'll talk
tons
to you
of
about that
questions.
another time.
Yeah.
See, I have tons of questions. You know what I mean? So,
I'm gonna read this.
and I'm not trying to interrupt you.
No,
I
you
just-
good.
I
You
have to go
good.
sometimes
You
to get my
good.
kids
All
their
praise
medicine,
to the
but
Most
I
High.
just.
We
I'm
here.
trying to get my soul right and walk with
Right.
God. You know
Fire.
what I mean?
All praises to the
So
Most
I
High.
know it's stuff. I gave up the pork. I got rid of all that out of my house. I got rid of all the holiday stuff. I got rid of the
Ooh.
crosses.
Come
like,
on.
I have 2 disabled kids, so it's like
Wow.
I'm asking God to give me the words to give them because they don't
Right.
understand.
Right.
Because I'd apologize to them for teaching them wrong. So
Right.
I'm going through a lot of.
Yeah,
all my
you
friends
tran-
cut me off
you
now because
transitioning.
nobody ain't.
You transitioning.
Yeah,
in this thing.
nobody
That's good.
understanding me. And,
That's
oh,
good.
you're making it about race and you know what I mean. So
Going through
I'm
it.
going by the
Everything
Bible.
everybody went
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like I
it.
said, I'm living for the
It is
Bible.
what
Not
it
my
is.
oh, you're Muslim. No, I live for the Lord. I'm following His
Yeah.
word.
right.
They ain't believe us. They ain't
That's
believe
where
in
I'm
us.
at.
God did.
Right.
And I just had that feeling like, because I prayed, because at first I started with the white pastor, and I prayed and asked God where to go in it. I'm an Israelite.
That's it.
There you go.
Right.
I'm
All
an
praises
Israelite.
to the
You know
Most
what
High.
I'm saying? So,
Right.
and it took me 39 years. I'm about to be 40, but God had grace.
Trust me. I
That's
think
that
God-
grace.
I was like 39 too.
Yeah, this is that grace that
Right.
you was just
Right.
saying. This is what He
Right.
gave me,
Right.
because I done did
Right.
reckless stuff.
Right.
I'm still
Yeah.
trying to.
Right.
I got
Right.
the weed plants. I'm like, damn, what to do now? You know what I mean? Like,
But real quick, hold on.
I'm
She
sorry,
talked
y'all.
about fast real quick. So
okay, yeah.
this is the book of Jonah, chapter 3, and I'm starting verse 5. It says, so the people of Nineveh
Can I take a
believe
picture of the
the Most High.
scriptures just so I can read it too when you're done?
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
got
bring
the
a piece of paper.
What's the app?
Y'all have an app? No, I just watch. I just go to
Bible
YouTube and just 716 Israelites. That's
Oh,
what.
okay.
That's how I find
Yeah,
y'all.
God.
So you're gonna give me all that?
Oh, you got a
The
Bible?
app?
No,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
Bible app.
It's a Bible app.
It's a Bible app.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Bible
Y'all
app.
got a Bible app?
Yeah,
No, no.
everybody on their phone.
There's a Bible app that
Bible
you can
app.
use.
Oh.
And it has the Apocrypha. It has
Oh,
all that stuff.
I already
that
bought
you
them.
can download.
I bought them.
Oh, you got the
okay.
book?
I have the books.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
just follow
serious. I
along.
got the
Okay.
biblical
Follow
dictionary, everything. Like,
Okay.
but I just want to, just with the fasting, so I can go home and
Right, right.
Read it,
I'ma
that's
give you-
why.
I'm gonna give you two real quick.
I'm trying so hard.
What's the somebody get Leviticus will afflict your soul?
Okay.
The Day of
Where
Atonement.
do you want me to go?
This is Jonah chapter 3. I'm gonna start at verse 5. You can read 5 pretty much all the way down.
Okay. The devil trying to work. I want me to
Back to the cold hands and the shivers.
And those are the more important things. You have to call upon Yahweh,
Oh,
Hashem,
okay, sorry.
Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
No,
And start
not
at verse
God
five.
and Jesus.
On a
Right.
screenshot.
I notice you keep saying God, but his name is
Cut her
Yahweh.
up.
The name
Yahweh.
is Yahweh.
Yahweh and Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, mixed
I know.
right.
I'm working, cuz,
Right,
believe me.
right. You gotta work.
I'm
on it.
working. I got to get out of my old fleshly way and get into
Right.
Yeah,
who I am now. So,
when
you know,
pray-
I slide.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me get this
All right.
straight. So this is the book of Jonah, chapter 3 and verse 5.
Yes.
It says, so the people of Nineveh believed the Most High and proclaimed a fast and put sackcloth on from the greatest of them even to the least. Right? I'm going to jump down to verse 7. It says that he caused it to be proclaimed and published through Nineveh by the decree of the king of his nobles, saying, let neither man nor beast, herd nor flock taste anything. Let them not feed nor drink water. Right. So when if you really trying to do like a real spiritual fast, you shouldn't be eating or drinking
Right.
anything. Right.
Right.
For usually
Right.
for 24 hours a day. Right.
Sundown to sundown.
Right.
Yeah,
One more.
it could be actually any time, because sometimes scriptures people fast till evening, like
Right.
from when they started to till evening.
Like
Right.
David fasted, when, who was it? Bathsheba, when
Yeah.
she had the baby.
Yeah.
She was about to lose the baby. He fasted until the baby died, and then he ate
Right.
after that. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
like 2
So
days.
it wasn't like a specific time,
Right.
but you want to at least try it. You know
I
what I mean?
know I need
24 hours
help.
fast.
Right,
Yeah, yeah,
I
right.
know I need help with this.
You be alright. You be alright.
Like,
But I don't do it during Sabbath, so you know what I'm
Just work
saying?
on
So
it,
that's
though.
them 24 hours. I've never did it. I ain't got nobody in my house like,
Right.
don't smoke. So this is
Yeah.
all God's
it's,
will
it's
in
the
me.
flesh. It's the
Right,
flesh.
right.
You know what I mean?
It's the
So
flesh.
I'm thankful that's a start.
Right,
Right,
You know?
right.
a good thing, it's like a good thing to help you fast, is don't drink, don't eat food for a day. You can drink water, but don't eat food. Just start doing that. Then after that, just
Oh, work
You
yourself
can
Yeah,
up.
work yourself
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
work yourself
Because
up.
a lot of
People
people-
dry.
Just drink tea
Right.
Eat herbal tea.
and no food. Okay.
Now this is
I can
Matthew.
stand that.
Matthew chapter 6 and verse number 16, it says, moreover, this is Yahweh Shai speaking.
Okay.
It says, moreover, when ye fast, be not as the hypocrites of a sad countenance, right? So you don't be sitting there and I'm fasting. You know, you don't want to
Telling
tell everybody like,
Right.
yeah, you know I'm fasting.
No, this
you
is
don't have to tell
some
everybody,
person
right?
saying,
Yeah,
hold it
Right.
down.
It says, for they disfigure their face, that they may appear unto men to fast. Verily I say unto you, that they have their reward. But thou, when thou fast, anoint thy head and wash thy face.
Right.
Right. So you should
Still
you
wash
should be
up.
acting like you normal, right? Yeah.
Right. Look
Well,
at
Regular day,
right,
just
look
right.
at clean.
Nobody should be
Yeah.
knowing that, but you and the Lord, right?
Right.
Right.
It
That's
says,
personal. Okay.
verse
Let me just tell
18,
them to take their medicine.
that thou appear not unto men to fast, but unto the Father which is in secret, and the Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the key right
Oh,
there.
another
Right.
thing is too, with your mind, keep your mind on the Lord all day.
All
Read
day.
scriptures,
No TV.
That's what's happening.
Right.
Yeah.
No TV.
I don't listen to no
none of
regular
that.
When you
music no
fasting,
more.
though.
Right.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
when
you
you fast,
talking about fasting?
No
Yeah.
TV. Just try to.
don't be trying to watch Love and Hip Hop or
Pray.
something
I don't
like
watch
that.
You could.
TV
No,
no
that's what
more.
I'm saying.
Right.
But you
Like,
gotta.
he done took that.
Right.
Like, I've
Ah.
been praying and asking God to, like, consume me. and,
Right.
Like, I'm telling you, nobody even mess with me. Like, all I do is watch, like,
Right.
well, I watch the other brothers. You
Oh,
know,
right,
But that's
right.
all I
All
watch
praises.
all day.
Right.
I don't listen to regular music no more.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, that's-
none of my ways is, like, I'm a whole different
And you know what?
person.
It's a stepping stone because we all did that.
Yeah.
We all did, and once you
Y'all
finally
didn't
kind of
get
know
into
your
it.
limit, then you can kind of, you know that you have a fence around you, which are the commandments, and you try not to, okay, I can't go over there,
Relationship.
right? But I can do this. Like there's things, stuff is lawful, but it's not
No, I want the
expedient,
one
right?
that
So when you say you're smoking, right,
what's the-
it's not for you to smoke. You know, we already know. You know the
It's
scriptures
for-
about that, right?
Right.
It's really for herbal purposes.
Oh, yeah, that's
to heal stuff, right? And we're abusing it in this
So how can I heal
society.
somebody? I got a whole bunch of
Right.
heal somebody. I'm so serious. I gotta get rid of this.
Right.
Yeah, that
I am
Galatians
asking
get
God
that
to
too.
just work on
Right.
to work on me.
How about
Sis,
this?
we got
How
listen
about
to this
this?
though,
Right.
because we want you like you gotta you need to understand this. This whole thing, this truth is a battle.
It is.
Like you're not gonna just
And it's because I've never heard it, so it sounds foreign. You know what I mean? Because I grew up straight with this, but now you come in like,
Right.
oh, that was a lie.
Right. You went to
Right.
church carrying the Bible, and you sat
they
in
never
church
used
and
it.
never opened it.
Yeah, I didn't even really
Never
pay attention.
opened
I
it.
was just chilling.
Right.
We went to New Jerusalem. you know what I'm
Right. So you need to but this truth is a battle, but you want to win the battle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like I'm gonna quit this. I'm gonna get over this one day.
Right.
I'm getting over this.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So this is the book of Matthew, chapter 26 and verse 41. It says, "Watch and pray that you enter not into temptation."
Right.
It says the spirit is willing, but
But
the
the
flesh
flesh
is
is
weak.
weak.
Your flesh
Right.
is weak.
It's real weak. I know.
Everybody's flesh is
Right.
weak. You feel what I'm saying? But that's why you gotta watch and pray to build your spirit up day by day. Don't drop that.
That's Paul. He was mighty.
God.
And
feel
his
me?
flesh was eating him up all day long, all the time. You know when you read the
Come
scriptures,
on, man.
it was
Come
always
on.
it was just afflicting him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Another thing as well, you gotta read the scripture. You know?
Yeah.
The good thing,
yeah.
good place to start is the gospel.
Oh yeah.
Think about the
Great
anxiety,
conversation.
the anxiety and depression, and all the things that we feel today. Imagine literally witnessing the Lord
Right.
Yeah, man.
and just
Seeing the Lord and being
And
and
still,
come
and still
on,
getting
man,
afflicted
and
by
still-
the temptation,
that's still
by the
getting-
flesh. That's
Yeah.
that's now right. So we know.
imagine
we
what you
can't-
feeling
we-
right now.
Right.
Imagine you being Paul and you witnessing the Lord before.
The Lord knocked you down off
And
your
he's
horse
still
on
saying
the way to
that.
Damascus.
That's how you know it's
That's
real.
yeah,
bro.
it's
This
real.
flesh is weak.
You know, a lot,
real weak.
you know, you got. I'm gonna just keep it a funky, right? You got a lot of over righteous Israelite camps.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now we love all our people. We love the camps.
Yeah.
We love all the camps, but you got a lot of over righteous teachers. They teach the Bible a little off.
Like,
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, 'cause a
They
lot
act
of-
like when
a
you
lot.
sin, you ain't supposed to be around a congregation or something or whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's kind of off.
The Lord wants you to be down to earth.
Yeah, you want to be down.
gotta
like,
have compassion
you
for your
gotta,
brother.
You gotta understand what the fight that we dealing with,
Yeah.
man. This
Right.
is not just some regular.
I used to
It's
be
not a
over
video
righteous.
game. Yeah, I mean,
I used to
yeah,
be
yeah,
over
yeah.
righteous. I admit
Bring
it.
that out.
I went through that stage,
Right.
being over righteous,
Yeah.
looking
Right.
down
We all went
upon
through that
people,
stage.
Right. It's a
acting
step-
like
And
that.
that's something
You know?
I need prayer with too because
But no,
trying
that's
to tell my
how it is.
friends.
That's
Yeah,
your,
yeah,
but that's
yeah,
your,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's the beginning of
That's
your
your
walk.
zeal, that's
you
your
get
zeal.
that right,
Yeah.
but then as you start to progress in it, you
Understand.
start to kind of ease your,
Right.
Oh, the Lord's gonna kick, brother. You
We
got,
was out here rebuking.
we had to stop
We was
that
out here
because we
rebuking.
started to
Levels.
progress.
Yeah, remember
If
levels.
you got to have a progression,
Yeah.
right? That's the only way that you can continue to
Yeah.
Yeah,
thrive.
'cause it makes me
Yeah.
sad.
Remember the
'cause it's
grace?
like, oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was just about to say, remember the grace of Lord Yahweh Shai, man. The key thing. Most people, most of these groups don't magnify the grace of Yahweh Shai, man. It's like, but the law,
That's
Right. It's about the
Right.
grace.
Because when you actually
But-
read, Yahushua he was magnified over the law and over the prophets.
Right.
Because Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. Was that Revelation 19:10, I believe, or something?
I just
And
read
then
that and was terrified.
He's over the law, right? Because what was that? When he was when they the tabernacle, when Peter and them, when they saw Elijah and Moses talking to Yahushua,
Oh.
that represented that Yahushua, he was glowing like brighter than everybody, right?
Right.
That represented that he is above the law, he's above the prophets, he's over that, right? And you got to put that over that, because ultimately he is the one who's going
If
to
I
get
may.
you salvation.
If I may, we keep the law.
Right,
We
definitely.
keep it.
Don't
But
Right.
we're not justified by the law.
Right.
a grace.
You see?
Romans,
But
somebody.
but what we being justified now by is through the faith.
Right.
So we got to come out here and do the work, and you got to prove. Like if you become a blood or a crip, right? They send you on missions
Right.
to prove your loyalty.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
the same thing the Lord does with us.
Right. So
Yeah.
just like the brother was saying, I'm about to bring this out real quick. It's the book of Romans, chapter 6 and verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? No, because we're not going to continue in sin just because we have grace
Right.
of Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Then
We gonna
you're
do our-
abusing your grace.
Yeah, now you're abusing it,
Do we
right?
fall? Of course we fall.
Yes.
Right? That's the thing too.
But we're not just gonna willfully. We're not just
Right.
gonna
Right, we out
willfully
here,
do it. Our flesh is just weak. It says,
Yeah.
Just out here eating a
pork
bologna
sandwich.
Oh,
See, I
Pork
didn't have a problem with that. Like, as soon as
Right.
I read it, got rid of it.
Still
You know
keep
what I
the
mean?
law though,
Like,
but
right,
don't think, oh, I done fell short today. The Lord gonna
Sweet.
kill me.
Right,
you know,
right.
Just go pray
Right.
and repent.
and rebuke. Right.
Trust
But I
me.
have only, I went down to like a blunt a day. So I mean, that is amazing for me. Even though I know it's not. I'm not trying to justify it,
No,
but
no,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah.
I'm working
Right.
That's
We
to
all
do better.
we all
You know
have
what I'm
our
saying?
shortcomings.
Yeah.
And the fact that I don't smoke for them 24 hours,
Right.
I've never did that in my life.
Right. And the Lord is going to ultimately kind of give you something else. Like right now, you consumed in the scriptures, right?
Yeah.
The scriptures are consuming you, right?
Right.
But then
Yeah.
you're going to learn, and you're going to learn that you don't need, because we have been tainted by a lot of this stuff that keeps us in that thing. This is what like really holds us down, is all this stuff like smoking weed. It's that shit that's keeping us here.
Yeah.
And once you learn kind of that, damn, I don't need that to live. Once you realize that you don't need
And
nothing
the
but
fact
Yahweh
that I
Shai
know
to
that makes
live.
me angry.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
know that.
Once we
shit.
find
That's
out
all
that
I'm
we don't
saying.
need the
Spirit.
system
It's a
to
spirit.
work.
Right,
I know
right.
The
that.
system itself.
Yeah,
Right,
watch
bring
this.
it, yeah, bring
This
that
the,
out.
this the book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 11.
Right.
It says, "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil."
Right. What's that blunt? That's the wiles of the devil.
Yeah.
Right, you got to put on the whole armor of the Lord.
Right,
You want
right.
to be doing everything impossible to please the Most High God.
And each man
can't
has
be
his
lacking.
own different thing, his own devices that the Lord, that Satan and the devil knows that I can get them. It could be women, right?
Money.
It could be money, right?
Yeah.
It could be
Lust.
whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Power, the whole nine.
And I stopped
I
at
don't
Alcohol,
like it,
somebody
but-
could just
I
be
mean,
a
it's
piece
a
of
lot
damn
of-
truckers.
Right,
They get up, they got to have a drink every morning.
Right.
Like another thing.
I know
See, I
you
quit liquor and went to wine.
Right.
So I thought that was great.
And you don't have
Oh,
to,
praise it.
right?
But I'm trying.
Yeah,
No,
you don't have
good,
to.
good. That's good. That's a
Yeah,
good
You know what
thing.
I'm
Whatever
saying?
it is.
That
I
brother's
drank
the
a
same way.
lot.
Right,
Right.
right.
Like, I drank a lot.
Right.
Like,
If you know that's a problem or
it was.
struggle,
I know.
like,
I mean,
yeah.
it wasn't affecting my home life,
Right.
but it's just something I knew personally.
That
Like,
can
Alicia,
affect
that
you
is
from
not.
Well, sis,
progress.
that's
Right.
right. Yeah,
You
that's
know what I'm
how I
saying?
was.
I know
right?
better.
Like brothers know now, all I only drink is wine.
That's
Right.
right.
I knew the strong drink would have me on one, and I'll be out here ready to
Lit,
fight everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that was just me.
Thank you.
Right.
Right. But the Lord put it on my spirit. Even before I came in the truth, I asked the Lord to take that away from me because I knew it was consuming.
I didn't know
because
it was going to
just-
happen this fast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, the Lord.
He
That's the
worked
Lord. The Lord
fast.
timing. Listen,
Right.
the Lord timing is
Yeah.
hey, that's
Right
his
on time
timing.
every time.
Right on time
Like,
every
my room
time.
is covered in scriptures. Like, I'm
Right.
like,
Oh,
this ain't my
praises.
room?
Yeah, some of
Like, you know what I mean?
Look
Just,
at that.
just a
Most
lot
See
of
High.
that? You see how the spirits be?
You see the spirit on
Satan,
it?
man.
You can smell
You
it
see
right
that?
now. The spirit
That's
is-
Satan trying to
He
get
walk-
you.
That dude walk
Listen.
past smoking.
Yo, get Mark 4
And
and
that's a shame
14.
because I've been waiting for it to get done
Uh,
so I can roll up. And
this
I'm
is the
like-
book.
And I know, and I'm
Oh,
working.
you keep the Sabbath today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I came. You know, but and,
Oh,
and I'm
praise.
still learning about that.
Oh,
Like
praise.
I said, this is
Good.
only
Oh,
my
praise.
Keeping the
third
Sabbath.
one.
Keeping it
Yeah,
though.
because I'm not out here buying, selling, cooking, cleaning.
All praise.
You know, I prepare like I'm going out of town to come be in my living.
Right, let me finish this.
Go
though.
ahead, sorry.
Verse 12, it says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood,
Uh-huh.
but against principalities,
Right.
against powers, against the rulers of darkness of
Right.
this world,
Right.
against spiritual wickedness in high places."
Right.
So we fighting demons every day. It's a demon on your knee hurting. It's a demon in there working on you.
Right,
You sick? That's a demon.
right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Good
You got
with
an urge to smoke. You got an urge to watch porn.
Right.
You got an urge to.
And that's bad too to watch porn
Yeah.
because that's
Yeah.
lusting.
I
Yeah.
mean, you doing some
Covenant.
a lot of sexual immorality.
Yeah,
to yourself.
covenant.
I mean, I'm just.
If you
I'm
want to go
just
into
learning.
sins,
I'm
it's gonna
learning.
it's a lot of stuff.
I know, but
Yeah.
this is stuff I need. I
Hey,
don't have
man,
nobody
you-
to talk to but his dad. You know what I mean?
covenant.
Because nobody else. They think
we
he's
talked to
crazy.
him. He talked to him.
I never knew he talked this much until I seen him on y'all video. And I'm not trying to embarrass him,
Right,
but
right, right,
I
right.
never.
Yeah, he don't
I'm
talk.
like,
Let your
Yeah,
light
yeah,
shine.
yeah,
Huh?
this man
Come
talks
up here and
so,
talk.
and he do, and I'm so surprised because I see him. He be like,
Work
man,
don't stop.
he
After
keep
Right,
walking,
right,
he
right.
keep walking. I'm like,
Right, right,
"That's
right.
him." Hi, cousin. Like,
Right.
I don't.
then I watched the video. I'm like,
78
this man can talk.
God,
I thought
so
that-
He got videos.
let's end it real quick. And with that being said, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. We want to give double honors to Apostle Great Millstone who taught us his truth. Well, until next week, Shalom.
Shalom. Stay strong.
God bless y'all.
Huh.
Yes.